storming back. What do you got to do as a Utah State Aggie not let that happen?
I mean, you know, you saw the game, and you can tell that momentum was starting to swing in BYU's favor. And in that situation, I think it's a little bit of the guys kind of getting a little fatigued and kind of starting to, you know, sit back a little bit. And you can't do that. I mean, in this league, anyone can beat anyone, and you know, you're gonna have to stay on your horse and finish the game out. And hopefully, we can do that tonight.
Well, get ready to drop the puck at center ice. We're underway here at the Eccles Ice Center. Benvenu back across the ice. McFadden tries to chase it down, finds it in center ice, then drops it into the BYU end of the rink. Kind of feeling each other out as this game begins. Nice flat pass across the crease, but nobody home to drop it in. As we were talking about, Sandy, BYU's getting down the ice quick. That's a great check against the boards.
Yeah, this line for BYU seems to be a little bit of a spark plug line for him. Number 8, Mio Ora, he's from Finland. I had a chance to play with him back in San Jose, California, and ran into him, actually, and it was kind of random.
Well, hockey is certainly an international sport, and catching on big here in the United States. There's a shot on goal, goes wide and up into the back of the net.
Definitely a small world. I've learned that.
McDonald, after letting that one fly, heads to the bench for a shift change. Ferris on the ice, Arsenault back on the ice for Utah State. Didn't start, but he's the leader of this team. Drop the ice back in, drop the puck in BYU ice. Back out to Ferris at the blue line. BYU does a good job clearing it, tries to get a man up the ice. Utah State great getting back on defense. Guthrow picks it up, flips it up over one of the officials' heads, who remain nameless even though I know him. The officials for some reason like to have anonymity. Maybe I'll mention his name later. BYU tries to reset, take it back into their own zone. They kick it out and they can't do it. Hamilton with great stick work. Tries to get up to Arsenault, but nobody home. Billingsley back across the ice. Number 14, Hymas. Hymas lets it fly to the back. Back up to Arsenault. Both teams just kind of taking it easy to begin this game.
Yeah, it's a little bit of back and forth action here, not too many big plays here.
Nobody being too aggressive. You got to think the officials had a little chat before this game that things could get chippy. So I expect to see a tightly called game. Riley Orr fighting for the puck, and it pops out to BYU. Armitage looks for the check instead of the puck. That's got to be just as much fun as digging the puck out of the back, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ellington with a weak shot on goal, and back the other way it goes. BYU trying to get some open ice, and Martin come across with a nice open ice check. Huppert drops it into BYU's end. And a big collision behind the net. McFadden, McDonald, McFlurry. Oh, and BYU finally gets their first good look. Number 13, Turnadine, just lets it fly. Yeah, that's a good save by Mayer. He's got 2 Aggies breathing down his neck.
Yes, we just gotta, both teams should start getting some shots on net here.
Take a look at the replay.
Yeah, McDonald just driving wide here, trying to get to the front of the net. And on that play, it's a good job by McFadden there, driving wide to the far post to get a rebound. Oh,
and that puck's just hanging out there. like a ham sandwich in front of a starving man, and they can't do nothing about it. Oh, and the shenanigans start already at the 16-18 mark in the first period. Notice all three officials are there very quickly.
Doesn't hurt to get some activity going on in front of the net there at the beginning of the game.
That's got to be every goalie's worst nightmare when you get a scrum breaking out right in front of you. You know the puck's in there somewhere. You can't find it.
Oh, yeah.
Back up into the nets behind the ice again. Bring it back out, and they'll drop it in BYU's side of the ice. McFadden for Utah State steps up. Official likes what he sees and drops the puck. There's a slap shot from just inside the blue line. Comes back on a nice rebound. McDonald gets his own rebound and can't put it in. That's a nice pass, but nobody's there for Utah State, and the puck's going back the other way. Or with the puck, gets tipped away. We're back to Turnadine again. And a good shot on goal goes awry. Scherschel gets his first test. Oh, and good defense.
BYU seems to be playing strong here. They're cycling it pretty well.
Explain that to our viewers. Going to be an icing. No icing penalty. It's cycling.
It's basically cycling. If you're in the offensive zone, the forwards just chipping the puck down into the corner, and then it's basically self-explanatory, just like a cycle. The other forward will get it, and then he cycles back around, and then so forth.
One big circle with the ding-dong.
Yeah. And to touch up on that missed icing call there's that new rule where if it's an icing, if our player beats the opposing team to the puck, if he crosses the top of the circle before.
That's a new rule.
Yeah, so it's basically a race to the top of the circle, so they'll wave it off if the team who shot it down beats the other team.
I think that's great rule. Great rule change. Increase the offensive output.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's why we invited you, because we would have never known that. This crowd pensive and quiet, just waiting for something to happen on either side as Guthrow tries to force the action into the corner. Puck, we don't need no stinking puck. Another centering pass. Hamilton's there to try and pick it up. It pops out wide, now it's cleared. Utah State gets it back. Hamilton up to Arsenault. Arsenault waits at the blue line. Long pass across the ice. Utah State just can't seem to get a good clean shot on goal. BYU playing good defense in front of their own net. Whoa. That's a long shot on goal from center ice. I think I'm going to count it because it hit Scherschel right in the chest. Crowd's beyond pensive now, somewhat antsy.
Yeah, maybe someone needs to lay a big hit here to get the crowd going.
Yeah, nice open ice check right at the blue line would probably do it. There's a wide shot on goal by Orr. Another shot on goal. Mayer knocks them both away. That's 6 shots on goal and 2 for the Aggies in this first period. There's another one. And that's up into the nets as well as Madigan tries to put it on the net. And well, that's a good question for you, Sandy. When things are just kind of going along and everybody seems to be in a hockey coma, what's going to take to get this game going for either team?
Well, as I said earlier, a big hit, getting a little scrum in front of the net, and stuff like that, just to get the guys on the bench fired up and ready for their next shift.
I think the other thing I noticed is they're not playing some rowdy, loud music in between stoppages.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah. I can hear myself thinking, which is odd. There's not much going on, but I can hear it. Utah State has a man across the blue line, all by himself. There it is. There's the goal we've been looking for. Let's see if we have that on replay.
Yeah, Brendan McDonald just going 5-hole there. He likes to go 5-hole. That's his bread and butter right there.
That is an unassisted goal, I think. I don't know.
Jay
You guys
McFadden on the assist there.
You guys in hockey love to give assists like an hour behind, so. That gets the crowd back into it.
They were unable to show it on the replay, but that was a pretty great pass by Jay McFadden across the ice there in the neutral.
That'll get the Aggies fired up, and BYU frankly needs to answer in a hurry. You don't want to get buried by this Utah State team in the first period. Arsenal loves that wide swinging play coming into his opponent's end of the ice. Hasn't really been able to get it going. BYU's got him cut off. There's some good stick work. Oh, Arsenal camps right in front of the crease and gets the pass but can't backhand it in. Guthrow pestering BYU. Oh. There's some stuff going on. Sticks flying. That wasn't after the puck. Swing and a miss. Reed heads to the bench. Utah State running the crossing offense, looking for something up front. They finally get one, but defense is back. There's been so much time on the BYU end of the ice that you think Scherschel's got to have a 5-hour energy drink or something to keep him awake down there.
Yeah, last shot he faced looked like it was in warm-up.
Yeah. And that shot goes wide. Or looks across. Allington loses it back to Huppert. Huppert across the ice to Martin. And gets it up to Allington. He looks for Orr again. A little scrum right at center ice. Utah State trying to make some changes over there, but the puck's sitting right in front of them. They finally get it up the ice to Madigan. Benvenu back on defense. Over to Johns. Wyman gets a shot at it, but it gets tipped by a BYU defender. Johns going to chase it down. Kick it back over to Benvenu. McFadden drops it in the zone. McDonald and Nyman chase it down. Oh, there's a shot on goal. Got a wide open net as Mayor's laying on his butt.
Wonder if that hit the side of the net or not.
I think it might have hit the side of the net. You didn't hear it bang off the post. The wrong side of the net, the outside. There's a good pass right across. Oh, that net Puck pops right up in front of Mir's face.